WJCL News, working for you.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. You're watching WJCL News at 6 o'clock. I'm Megan Schiller. We begin our newscast tonight with news out of Beaufort County. 2 murders in just the past 3 days has police scrambling for answers and neighbors wondering what's going on. Let's head right over to WJCL's Brandon Livornia. Brandon, you spent the day in Beaufort gathering information about this most recent homicide.
Yeah, but the most recent information just happened right now. Police are just releasing a name. It's 30-year-old Nicholas DeGrosse. Now, his family was removing items from his home today, and the whole family is still very emotional. Now, last night around 8 p.m., officers were called to Washington and Wilmington Street after reports of shots being fired in the area. Upon arriving on scene, officers heard a woman screaming for help. They found Nicholas DeGrosse with a gunshot wound. Paramedics were called to the home immediately, but DeGrosse was pronounced dead at the scene. Now, residents say the part of the town is usually quiet. They're surprised by last night's events.
And overall, Beaufort's a very safe place. You know, it's very rare that we have anything like the shooting. That's why, you know, the community, we almost rally around the bereaving family to keep things positive.
Now, the Beaufort coroner is performing an autopsy tomorrow, and Beaufort police urge anyone with any information to contact them immediately, or you can contact Crime Stoppers. I'll have more tonight at 11. In the studio, I'm Brandon Livornia for WJCL News, working for you.
And deputies in Beaufort County have arrested a teen they believe was involved in a murder we first told you about on Wednesday night. Gianni Clark is charged with murder in connection with the shooting death of William Major. The shooting happened in Dale, South Carolina. And this isn't Clark's first run-in with the law. He, along with 3 other teens, were previously arrested for beating and robbing a 57-year-old man in Seabrook. That happened in September of 2013 when Clark was just 16 years old. Clark was charged as an adult with armed robbery and assault and battery by mob for that incident. And police in Beaufort County still need your help in solving 2 recent armed robberies. The first one happened just before 10:30 on Friday at the Sun House Petroleum gas station on Trask Parkway. 1 employee was hurt and he was taken to the hospital. The second armed robbery happened a half an hour later at the Navy Federal ATM on Sea Island Parkway. Deputies say a man with a gun approached a woman, demanded her money and her cell phone. Anyone with any information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number's there at the bottom of your screen. And deputies in Beaufort County are investigating 2 armed robberies. The first one happened just before 10:30 at the Sun House Petroleum gas station on Trask Parkway. 1 employee was hurt. He was taken to the hospital. The second armed robbery happened a half an hour later at the Navy Federal ATM on Sea Island Parkway. Deputies say a man with a gun approached a woman, demanded money and a cell phone. Anyone with information, you are asked again to call Crime Stoppers. Well, the family of a man killed in a hit and run in Savannah is speaking out. 72-year-old Peter Meyer was struck and killed, but no driver has come forward yet admitting that they did that. It happened on Abercorn Sunday, and now the family is offering a reward for the driver who hit the 72-year-old. WJCL News talked with Meyer's daughter, Deb, who called her dad the heartbeat of their family. Deb says her dad survived Vietnam and never was in the hospital. She says now the family just wants closure and hopes someone will come forward with more information.
Hit somebody with your car and to not stop to see if you can help or do something or take responsibility is just really a brutal act.
Metro Police are still looking for that driver that struck and killed Peter Meyer. Investigators believe it was a white 1999 or 2000 Chevy Silverado, Tahoe, or Suburban. The family is offering a $10,000 reward. Meyer is a Vietnam vet and he will be buried at West Point Academy Cemetery. And our weekend meteorologist Samara Theodore is standing by letting us know what we're going to expect here.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of interesting weather. You know, it's been really cold, but we haven't had to deal with any wet weather, right?
Right.
That's changing. Let's go ahead and take a look right now at our maps. As you can see, we're looking at current temperatures, and current temperatures are about 46 degrees in Savannah right now. So pretty chilly out there. 42 up in Hampton, 43 out towards Sylvania. So pretty nippy. And as we look at the Storm Tracker Live radar, you can see it's quiet for now. That's not going to be the case, though, as we head to the next couple of days. Now, if you're planning on heading out tonight or you'll be outdoors, it'll be mostly cloudy. It will be dry, but it'll be cold. Temps dropping into the upper 30s again. And in our Storm Tracker weather headlines, here's why you got to keep it locked here. Well, we've got a few things to talk about. I'll let you know how your Sunday is panning out. It's going to be staying chilly tonight, but also we've got some rain on the way. That's it for now. Back to you, Megan.
Well, classmates at South Effingham High School are mourning the loss of 16-year-old Carly Craven. The Effingham County coroner tells WJCL News that Craven died on Wednesday from injuries she got in a vehicle-related incident. Craven's friends have blown up on Twitter with posts of pictures and videos using hashtag Carly Craven. The friends even got the attention of Lana Del Rey, who was one of Craven's favorite singers. She posted a message saying she's sending her love to her spirit. Visitation for Carly Craven, who is a junior, will be on Monday from 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon at First Baptist Church of Springfield. The funeral services will be held right after at 3:30 on Monday afternoon. Well, a parade stepped off this afternoon on Tybee Island. Today was the second annual Martin Luther King Jr. Parade. The Human Rights Celebration kicked off at 2 p.m. and marched from 16th to 5th Streets.
We wanted to have an MLK parade to show our solidarity with the cause of Martin Luther King and what he has come to stand for in this country.
Area high school marching bands, the American Legion, as well as community members and even Miss Savannah were all there, just to name a few. And even though Christmas has come and gone, if you still have that tree, you can help out the community. The city of Savannah hosts Bring One for the Chipper. Residents can drop off their old Christmas trees, which are then thrown into the wood chipper. City workers will then use the mulch around Savannah in parks and in playgrounds. Volunteers say it's all about giving back.
Because we like to reduce, reuse, and recycle, and that's something that we want to get more of the students, people our age, along with people just in Savannah to do more of.
Bringing One for the Chipper is a tradition lasting more than 20 years here in Georgia. Well, coming up after the break, we got some good news for Beaufort County school students. A new school calendar got the go-ahead. See how early students will be enjoying summer this time around. Plus, a private ceremony was held this afternoon in North Carolina to remember legend ESPN reporter Stuart Scott. All that and more after the break.